And here we go with Ryan's Roses. My fiance is telling me he needs to go to New York the week between Christmas and New Year's. Says it's for work, but I don't believe him. Something does not add up. Danielle in Roland Heights. So let's get Danielle. Danielle, good morning, and thank you for writing to us for Ryan's Roses. I want to get into it right now. What does your fiance do that would require him to go to work between Christmas and New Year's?
He's working in finance. I don't know his title right now. He's in VC.
He's a venture capitalist?
Mm-hmm.
And has he ever had to work between Christmas and New Year's?
No, never. Never since in the 4 years that I've known him. He's never had to work.
And is there a deal? Is there a deal that's trying to get done before the new year begins?
Not that he's ever talked about with me. No. I mean, there could be, but he hasn't said anything.
Can you come with them?
I wasn't invited. So that's...
Can you invite yourself?
Right. It's like you can go.
You are about to be married. Can't you fiance your way in there?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel really weird about it. I haven't brought it up because I feel like something weird is going on. So it's just weird to begin with. So I don't want to.
If he's in the financial world, the venture world, I mean, there could be a lot of work in closing something before the year ends.
Sure.
So maybe there is work to be done.
That's true.
You don't feel good about it. Why? What's making you feel like it's not legit?
Because I was feeling weird about it, and I opened his work email was open on the computer at home, and I went through it, and there was nothing in his work email about a flight confirmation or hotel, and they always handle all of that. And then I looked at his personal email, and there was a flight confirmation from his own personal credit card, which would never, ever happen if it was having to do with work.
All right.
Yeah.
When are you supposed to get married?
So it's personal.
When are you getting married?
We've been engaged for a year, and we're hoping to put together the wedding this year. So within a year.
And already you're having doubts about him telling the truth, though. I worry.
Yeah.
I worry.
I mean, this is bringing up some deep paranoia about, I've been cheated on before. My cheating broke up my mom's marriage.
I think that's the question. Is this something from the past that's not real that we're creating, or is there a real issue here? Hang on one second. We'll come back, and we are going to make the Ryan's Roses call. We have Danielle on the line. We're about to call her fiance for Ryan's Roses. Very interesting. She's getting married soon. They've been engaged for a year or so. And he's in the financial world. And he says, I got to go to work in New York between Christmas and New Year's. Could be legit, but she thinks, she's worried. She didn't see any emails about this. She thinks that this is...
Right.
You think he's making this up to spend time with another woman? Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah, it seems that maybe he met someone at work, and that he's going to have another, a moment with someone else between Christmas and New Year's, and I don't know what else it could be. It seems like it's personal, and why would he not invite me if it's with family or just friends?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
We're going to call him right now, and we're going to offer him the roses and see what we can do. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Here's the way I'm looking at this, Danielle, for you. It's all bad, okay? Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But there are degrees of badness here. One, if we find out the worst, it's the best for you because you haven't gotten married to him yet. And if we find out the best, it's good. If we find out there's nothing there, then you're good, and we can move forward. So I don't. There's nowhere. I don't think there's anywhere after this you'll be in a gray area. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I appreciate that. That's
be
a good way to
very
look
quiet
at it.
until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Okay. Good luck, Danielle.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Jeremy?
Yeah.
Hi, Jeremy. My name is Teresa. I'm calling from Terry's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine. What's going on? Do I have what? I forgot to pick something up, or I have a bill outstanding or something?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We service the Rowland Heights area, and we're fairly new, so we're doing something for local residents, and it's a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you would like.
Okay. I don't have to pick up, right?
No, we can deliver it. They're absolutely free. You don't have to pay us anything. We're just hoping that if you like our arrangements, you refer us to friends and family.
I'm just trying to do everything delivery right now.
Right, it will be delivered. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
All right, to my fiance Danielle.
Uh-huh. And what would you like to put on the card?
Love you.
Okay.
This guy. Jeremy?
Hello? Yeah.
Jeremy, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that. I have your fiance Danielle on the phone right now. Couple of quick questions if you'll stay on. Number one, she's asked us to reach out about your trip to New York. Can you give us some detail about what you'll be doing in New York between Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah, this is our annual work trip.
And should she come along so that you guys are together?
No, her schedule is pretty packed that week, so, she's got her own stuff going on.
Now, you do an annual work trip between Christmas and New Year's. It seems like a strange time to do it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's the end of the fourth quarter. We're trying to just, finish the year kind of, happy instead of stressed or whatever.
And you do this every year?
I don't know if we did it last year. I'm pretty sure it was skipped, but it's yes.
So Danielle is on the line, and she tells me she doesn't have a packed schedule, and she'd be happy to join. Is that cool?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Great.
Yeah.
Danielle, do you want to ask him anything while we have him?
Hey, Jared, why didn't you invite me to begin with?
No, I'm sorry, babe. I just was trying to, give you, it's a stressful time. I'm trying to just, not overload you,
The romantic time.
Exactly, at Christmas.
No, between Christmas and New Year's. You don't want to be with me between that time?
Of course I do, yeah.
Well, why wasn't that obvious?
No, I'm sorry. I thought it was pretty obvious that it was a work trip and you were going to, probably get bored of it.
I'm not buying it. It doesn't sound like you're being honest with me. And if you're trying to have a mature relationship and get married, I don't appreciate you being vague and jumping around the subject.
Okay, sorry.
So, Danielle, I think the good news here is you and Jeremy can spend some more time together and see where you stand. And between Christmas and New Year's, that's a good time, right?
Well, am I invited? You want me to come?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
There you go. All right, Danielle, Jeremy, we're going to let you go. Danielle, you can take it from here. Thank you for reaching out. All right. Thank you, Danielle. Good luck.
Bye.
I feel like we kind of let her down.
Wow.
But listen, let me tell you something.
What?
Did you hear his sigh at the beginning?
Yes.
He's like, my fiance. He sighed.
He didn't rub me the right way.
Now, is that a situation where he just is doing what some people do and you just sound like that? Like you're not meaning to sound frustrated, bothered, and fatigued by it all, but you just do sound that way? I know people that sound that way all the time.
Yeah. I don't know, but he was just so strong from the very beginning.
But he also caved.
Right, but at first he was like, "What, do I have a bill with you guys?" Whatever. So I should have asked her, "Do you receive flowers
from him?" You are calling him before breakfast on a Thursday morning. All right, let's come back. So we had Danielle and Jeremy on the line. They're engaged. He was going off to do business. I kind of believed him that he had Something to do with his company at the end of the year to close stuff. I mean, he's in the financial world.
Maybe, but he didn't seem so.
Well, he didn't seem enthusiastic about his relationship. That's for sure. But is he? There are people, and I know them, and I can be this way, that you're just tired. Maybe he's just tired.
Okay.
Right? I mean, we did call him in the morning. He did sigh about his having to send flowers to his fiance.
Mm-hmm.
That caught me off guard. He didn't sound enthusiastic about it all. So is there a reading into that too much, or is that just the way he is?
He sounds like somebody that does not live in the moment. He's always like 10 steps ahead, and he's stressed.
And maybe, anyway, he did cave and say, yeah, come with me. I'm fine with that. Like, let's go. So she's going on the trip. Mm-hmm. So he won't be away, as he suggested, between Christmas and New Year's. And she'll be able to tell if there was something up probably between now and then. Mm-hmm. I think the bigger picture is, if I'm Danielle and my fiance doesn't get it already, regardless of what's going on, he doesn't get it. Do I want to deal with that forever? My guess is this is a red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
I don't know what he's doing, but it's a red flag that he just doesn't get it. Like, how do you not get that you're about to get married, your fiance, and you're not going to spend between Christmas and New Year's with her?
No, you do everything together.
Well, not everything, but that week.
Especially during that time, and especially when you're engaged. It's like being engaged is such a happy moment in your life.
Yeah, I think you should really, I mean, I don't want to go down the path of long engagements, but I'm an advocate. This is not where I start talking about 8-10-year engagements, but look, I don't mind it.
Tanya's eyes.
8-10-year engagement? Why?
Honestly, I see it working for Ryan for whatever reason.
I find Sisney understands me, and I also find that many people are happiest when they're engaged.
It's kind
And then
of
it
true.
takes a turn. Why not?
It is
Easton,
fun.
how long were you engaged? Let me engineer filling in for Tubbs. Easton, how long were you engaged?
1 year.
Why did you rush?
Health insurance.
So I understand your motive. That's fine. But are you, and you can't answer these questions. I can't say, are you happy? Of course you're happy. You just got married, so you're happy. But do you remember your engagement? Wasn't that fun?
It was so much fun.
So much less pressure.
Well, I mean, before the kids, it was so much fun, too. It was a different vibe.
So if I'm Danielle, honestly, I'm worried about taking that next step with a guy that doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Olivia, are you with us this morning? Good morning.
I'm here. Yes, that was
Do you think there are multiple red flags? What are they?
Multiple. He does not care about her. He doesn't want her to even come to New York. Plus, why did he put it on his personal credit card?
You're right. Oh, we didn't ask him that.
I missed that, huh?
That's a red flag if I ever saw one.
That is a red flag. That was our key. We
But
blew it.
the guy did not get defensive. I'm not quite sure I can read him, but I know he doesn't get it. He's not there. He's not understanding some things about being in this engagement between the holidays before you get married. I mean, he's just not getting it in my mind. So red flag, red flag, red flag. Now, what does Danielle do? You don't want to I invested all this time with this guy. You want to tuck your tail, but I don't know. It's a big deal.
I think she has to bow out. She deserves better than someone who's unavailable like that.
Ooh, but that's
I
heavy.
agree. She seemed like she was deserving of something maybe a little more engaging.
To say the least.
Thank you very much. I have to tell you, Tanya, I can only think of you in this moment. When I say you, I mean Jeremy. And when I say Jeremy, I mean Robbie. Hearing Jeremy makes me love Robbie even more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know. He would never be like that.
He would never be like that. I think part of it is he's got some years on you, doesn't he?
Yes.
And I find, exception me, with those years comes maturity.
For sure.